see if this works. Fuck. I didn't know if this worked. Okay. That didn't work, that didn't work. How the fuck did I know if it worked? Go to my server and fight me? What? Okay, I'm just seeing how all the settings work, but I don't think it fully works. I've got it somewhat working, but this is just a short video kind of stream, because I don't have the software on this computer to actually make a proper video, so I'm going to do it through stream. Basically, it's explaining that I was able to make my own Bleach Online platform. It's called Shinigami World. Has nothing to do with Go games, thankfully. We have a dev team that can do updates. We can change anything in the game. We can add things, we can take out things. We can basically do what Go games refuse to ever do. For example, let's check the bag. As you can see, we have Comfy Room World Stark. We recently added him into the game. You can also see we changed the UI for formations. I believe that it looks so much better. We can actually see our units. We can kind of see each position. We can change our Zanpakutos to whatever we want, which I think is pretty nice. We can even change our main skill as well, so we don't have to come out of our formation, go to soul map, change. We want to streamline everything. As you can see, where are we? If it loads, this is our Stark. We made him for the release. Lots of people are asking for replay stats, info on my account, etc. Make a pull, make a showcase account if people want. What? I'm a bit confused. Well, as you can see, we made Stark. Increased strength, stamina, warm with damage rate and avoid injury rate. His skill is attack enemy assaulters, supporters, growth rate 250, cleanse all enemies buffs and own debuffs, increase own attack and defense by 30%, and restore allies fury. Is this the correct one? I think it is. Immune to Fury, Reduction, Restriction, Mutilate, increase HP by 50%, increase self-physical and Keto attack by 30%, increase self-break defense and block rate by 30%. I believe that's an overcap as well. Increase self-defense and avoid injury rate based on HP. So it means the lower his HP is, the more defense and avoid injury rate he has. And then the next one is increase self attack and defense. So the higher his HP is, the more attack and damage he does. And then he has a survive one fatal blow once per battle. So if he gets hit with an attack that would have killed him, he's going to survive. So I'm going to put him into our formation here. We'll get him added. Let's see what he looks like. Let's take him off. Let's find somewhere that I'm not going to one-shot a bunch of things. Let's add in Obisuke. Let's see if I can do some damage somewhere. It looks like I have yet to do story on this. I should be able to clear this. We also added in a skip battle function, so you can just tick it, skip your battle if you really wanted to. Or if you don't want to bother doing that, you can attack the fight, and because it's the first time loading in, it's taking forever. But you can skip the fight. No VIP needed, no crazy stuff needed. But okay, he's not going to survive because he's not high enough level. Do I have XP books for the guy? I do not. Okay, sick. We also done a bunch of quality of life upgrades. So if we come over to Tavern, click in the Tavern. And we added in times 50. We added in times 200. So no more spamming 10 click. We also allowed it to instantly give the souls. So none of this waiting 30 seconds to spam the auto Jenkin. So you can do times 200, times 50, whatever. Make life so much easier. We will be adding in new tavern partners and some exchange rates and stuff like that later on down the line. But for now, that's some of the changes we've made to Tavern. We have also massively changed a lot of functions. So, big one is special war power. We noticed that a lot of players struggled to even grind out enough for the end guys. So what we done is we removed the VIP level and we reduced the cost of each character in special war power. So as you can see, Grimjow VIP 0, slightly cheaper. Toshiro VIP 0, slightly cheaper. Then we go all the way up to Aizen VIP 0, VIP 0, slightly cheaper. Well, when I say slightly cheaper, it's 50% cheaper. Because we believed to give free-to-plays and low spenders more options for units and to actually see these units being used. Let's see, we also added a new function called culling, or bounce culling. Some people may notice its familiarity from Unlimited Ninja and stuff. It's similar to a function called Mount Miyaboko. It's just basically a way of showing that we can actually add stuff into this version of the game. It is basically a collection of randomly selected units and 1 boss unit, which is the one with full fury. And pretty much what the game plan is to go through and clear out each 3 fights, and then when you do that, you will get a bunch of items at the end of the fight. So we'll just go through and quickly clear out 3 fights just to show you guys. So as you can see, we got soul fragments. Now, each one targets a certain aspect of the formation. So this is for vanguards, this is for assaulters, this is for supports. And then whenever you get to the second page of killing, you will unlock this 4th tab, which is to upgrade everybody in the formation. But for now, we can focus on upgrading one of these guys. So let's see, let's do 50. As you can see, we also have it popping up to tell you how much battle power you receive from upgrades. We have also got it to where you hover over and it tells you your PvE battle power, your PvP battle power. We have increased the amount of purchases daily and basically decreased the pricing a bit. We have also made it so each character slot is only 50 coupons, no matter how many you buy. Reason is because we want to add functions in that also give an opportunity to use different units and different formations all the time. And in order to do that, we needed more character slots available for people. So by doing so, we had to reduce the price and increase the limit cap. We also have backpack space, so you can expand it as normal. Was that 1,000, 1,000? So yeah, it stays at 1,000. So it does, and it goes all the way up to 1,000 inventory slots. The reason why we've done that is because the further down the line we go with this game, we'll be adding new functions, new characters, new modules, everything done that you can think of. So in order to do so, obviously players need more space to do it. We've also changed a lot of functions, and we're planning on updating a lot of functions. Cerate Soul Palace, as you may see, we have the 2nd and 1st division now available. It was previously locked because the coding was horrendous. So now we've made it, if you're 1st reincarnated or 2nd reincarnated, you can now enter those. We have bots added into CSB, Wakamondo, Tournament Thrones, Void, or not Void, sorry, not Void. The 3 main PvPs. We added those bots to fill in slots for the servers who are, struggling to fill player registrations for those mechanics. So we decided to add in some bots that aren't that crazy, but allow everybody an opportunity for those functions. We have also added in, we have also removed some of the bond restrictions and conquest and might restrictions, preferably the ones that are horrendous to deal with. So needing damage from the character that they add into your team, like the random Bankai Rukia or the Zuzabimari Renji, they have been removed, so you don't need to struggle. We're also going to update the full clear, so whenever you full clear one click, it will actually clear the whole Conquest of Might if you've cleared it once before. We believe if you've cleared it once, there's no point struggling to clear it every time, and the one click will work. I haven't cleared it on this account, so I can't show it, but that will be a thing. As you can also see, we've made the game full screen. We believe that having black boxes is pointless, so we decided, actually stretch it out, make it fill the screen. There is some res issues with those changes, but they will be fixed over time. The team is very active. We're also working on transferring the game code from Java to HTML5. So it's going to be available for phone players. It's going to be available for those who don't want to download the client and want to play on browser. So there is going to be a lot of future in this game. As some of you may know, Go Games is in the midst of closing down and having a meltdown. So to counteract that, I decided to release my own version, and I'm allowing Go Games players to transfer their account over and join servers within the browser. They'll be under Go US and Go EU. The only issue is they will not be in contact with new servers for a long time, but I do have a PvP cross-platform that I would like to reach to, but we need to go about it the correct way, so fresh start servers don't feel like they're under pressure. But for now, we just keep everybody separated. So, Go Game servers. Super Shin, he is here. As you can see, we have transferred, some big players over. We have also adjusted a lot of the events that are showing up, and continuously adjusting the events that are showing up. For example, gold wheel, we have increased the blue wheel to 25, the gold wheel to 10. We found it pointless to cap these at such a low end if players are wanting to top up loads. We've updated limited feedback to increase the rewards for daily sign-in. We've also increased some of the end packs, so they're more favorable for those topping up or spending. As you can see, the 20k spend is no longer just a level 30 set. You get some exclusive, some Asuchi. Ultimate rebate is no longer 2 level 10 stones. You get some useful items now. Sarate attack, we have massively upgraded. We have added Renji mod soul into Sarate attack. There's no point having Minazuki in the event for 10 years and never change it. So as we progress in the game, we will release new mod souls, and we will change out some of the old mod souls for slightly better mod souls for free to plays and low spending spenders. We don't see why we should make the gap so massive between free to plays and pay to wins. So it'll be enjoyable for everybody. Let's see, Legends Gallery is another thing we've changed. It's no longer Shinso-gin, or Sudamai Shirayuki. It's now the Isane and Senbon, as you saw. The reason why we've done that is because in cross server, I believe it's one of these shops. Hold on. I think it's the Challenge Stone. Yes, as you can see, we have made the Challenge Stone guys slightly cheaper. we have left these guys the same. I might bring Tsukishima down to 15k just to keep it in line. Where's the Alliance guys? We have also reduced the cost for the Alliance battle units also. As you can see, 40, 100, 100, 250. It was pointless gatekeeping these characters so long, to the point where nobody got them. The only place you would get Shinso Gin is through Legends Gallery or, you know, KTF or Limit Lease or whatever. So we reduced this and we added bots into Alliance Battle. So if you're in a dead server, you can still do it. No longer needing an alt account to do it. Limit Lease. As you can see, we have added in some units. We decided these four are super cheap. There is some pricings that still need to be adjusted, but we have adjusted the majority of the units. For example, Demon Ichigo, no longer 20k, 40k, he's now 10k. TSI, Ichibei, they've all been adjusted price. We've also added in some new units into the event, and we will continue to add new units into the event as the time goes on and we release our own versions. We are also going to be releasing new PvE or PvP function later this week. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Yami's Revenge, or Rampage, sorry, Yami's Rampage. I could show you maybe a bit of a teaser. How do we do this? So this is kind of what you're going to see. Pretty much the big Yami that you've only saw once in the whole of Bleach. We will use his model, and he'll be kind of like a world boss, where you go in, do as much damage as you can with a randomly selected team of units, and then at the end of the week, whoever does the most damage gets rewards, stuff like that. We are also adding in another unit, and our teaser is this guy. So if that's not apparent on who it is, it's going to be Coolgay from the 1000-Year Blood War. So we're actually moving in that direction. It'll no longer be these random units that were called Blood War units. We also changed the name to Can't Fear Your Own World, because that's where they're from. Doesn't make sense to call them Blood War when they've got nothing to do with the Blood War. We also slightly nerfed these units to better fit the balance of the game. To be honest, they could be nerfed more, but we didn't want players to feel like they were being robbed from spending on Go games, so we nerfed them enough to feel the impact, but enough to still keep their balance. We also removed Almighty, which is a massive one for a lot of players. We removed it off Benihime as well. We removed it off Nell. I think it was Nell or Harrybell. Whatever one had Almighty, we removed it off them. Main reason is because it was not a great stat that fitted into the game. It shouldn't even have made it into live servers, and ruined the complete game style of Bleach. So we removed it and we changed it for some stats that actually made sense. By doing so, that opens up for players to experiment outside of the standard practice of Ulquiorra, Grimjow, Nell, Harrybell. So now players can actually test out and not be cheesed out by Almighty. So we completely removed it from this version of the game, because, you know, it makes sense to do so. We have also made so many changes that it's hard to get all into this stream. As you can see, we are constantly updating the game. We're changing things, we're adding things. There's so much to be explored within our game and our version. For anybody interested, there will be a link within the description. The game is called Shinigami World. We wanted to still keep, obviously, the Bleach type theme. If you want to transfer your Go Games account, there will be a ticket system within the Discord under Support Center. You open up a ticket, you create it, you type in your server, your account name, and any proof of ownership, whether it be top-up receipts from off-gamers, any offline stuff or offline events that you've done with Ghost, even logging in and showing that you have access to that account, then we'll be able to transfer your account so you do not feel like you've lost any progress. Or you can join the fresh servers, being Shinigami World EU and Shinigami World US, and you can join these and start from fresh and re-experience the game again. We have reduced the pricing of the cost of a lot of things. So instead of $1 being 40 gold, $1 is now 80 gold, because we felt as if it shouldn't be super expensive. It shouldn't take your excuse me, it shouldn't take your paycheck to, you know, enjoy the game and have fun. So we decided to, you know, reduce the cost and allow more players the opportunity to, you know, actually buy characters and buy units. There's price adjustments, there's event adjustments, there's so much to be experienced in our version, and still more to come. So if anybody is interested in joining, definitely be sure to check us out. The Discord link is in the description. If there's any questions you want to know about our version, join the Discord, ask, and everybody will explain it. We're pretty open. We don't have much to hide. Gotta hide, you know, obviously the behind the scenes. Don't want to spoil anything from leaking out. Still gotta surprise you guys with all the special stuff that is coming and what new ideas that we have. But yeah, definitely check it out. I know it's crazy to see Bleach in 2026, but we're going to revive the game and do what Go Games refused to ever do. So hopefully I can see some familiar faces and old heads from back in the days. And until next time, peace.